Okay, guys, let's check it out. That's a super crop over there. She's doing quite well. Uh, clips I've been using her to pin some branchings down. I've been working. She's overgrown a bit, needs a bit of a trim. But she's been doing good. There's a knuckle there, and there should be another knuckle over there, as one of these lights fell on this plant and cracked her again, and I was sure she would harm, but it didn't. Through all the stresses that I put her. One thing I've noticed is I need a little bit more heat and light in here for these to recover. This plant took quite a long while to recover, but yeah, it's something I wanted to check. Now, with that said, this is what I've accomplished with the clips now. As I've seen, I can bend the plant very well over here. Okay, let me just check this. I can bend the plant here with those clips, and you can see the growth from there on out with all these just growing out nicely. So these will be bud sites for me. These as well, bending the plant open. This one is the one that broke there, and you can see that branch. I'm bending down here, that side, this one this side, and all of these are growing. This left, right, top, bottom, you can see all those growing in there, and I'm giving it a little flat head, like Rick taught me to. Give it a flat head, no teeth. Man, that man is awesome. Does so much with, and especially with low stress training and stuff. I pick up stuff from him as I'm seeing what he does, and then trying to apply it to my grow over here. And I have to say, you pick up stuff from people, you've got to be open to it, and you want to learn. I'm doing this way, as this is what's suitable to me at this moment. I gave these girls a little trim yesterday, and yeah, this is how far we got with the Hillbilly grow this far. Oh man, I'm surprised that all these lights are still working. Even, yeah, I'm pulling about 300 watts for this light, and set up with the fans running, everything. It's not much, it could be better, but this, if you do it, if you well, in a low light condition, I guess this is what you get. I transplanted these out of this little bucket, this little containers. The roots were forming everywhere, and so I decided to plant it out. Some of these plants, or yeah, this one grew out of its clip. There's a clip over there. See that 90-degree bend? I had one up front here as well. I wanted to bend these plants away from each other, as to expose more nodes to light and have more growth like that. So now I have this little plant, bud sites different. These, I still have to trim a little bit on the inside, maybe a bit where I don't want any growth. But yeah, it's good. Everything is good. Love it. Anyway, if you got to here, leave a like. If you don't want to, it's all good. Leave a comment. If you don't want to, share this with somebody that would. I don't know. Do as you please. I am growing Hillbilly style and seeing what works, and in the end, hopefully it all works, and somebody sees this and say, oh, okay, if he can do that with this little light and with this setup, then certainly I can do it with a slightly better setup, I guess. I am going to post a little video later on about somebody that did exactly what I did. and popped in some of these lights, and their veg growth is ongoing. So I've got to say, at least somebody saw that this is working and gonna try it out, which is awesome. Anyway, cheers.